the burden on the Kenyan mwananchi is really, really high. So they have no spending power. So for me as an entrepreneur, I saw that. I saw that we're literally sitting on a time bomb. You know, the tribal divide is a problem, but the bigger problem is the divide between rich and the poor. And the poor are so much more poorer. The entrepreneurs are doing their bit, but then there's a lot of problems that leaders have to fix. And corruption is one of the biggest impediments. When you have corruption, then you also don't have businesses that want to be and operate in that country. So when you reach a point where you can't address a major issue that causes unemployment, that causes crime to rise, then you obviously have to have a change. Conducting an election in Kenya where people are so disempowered by poverty is very, very expensive. Because some places you're held hostage. And I really feel sorry for the youth. I want to learn from this election, and that's why I've got a kind of campaign strategy where I give you a reward, but donate to my campaign. The ground is hostile to leaders because they don't see you again. You don't change their lives. I've been to the slums over 7-8 years ago. Nothing's changed. You know, it's still really, really basic. Like my car got hit. It's got a nice, beautiful hole at the back. But at the end of the day, it could have hit one of my passengers in the car, you know, my security team. This is so dangerous, you know, and I really feel that it's part of the territory. You know, you're going to get stoned, you're going to get tear gassed. You're probably going to, I mean, I've got a scar, I've got a nomination scar. Haven't got one for the election, I'm not praying for one, but it's tough. It's exhausting, it's tough, and I want Kenyans to own the elections. You know, don't look at your leaders as your enemies. I know you've been let down, all right? I know you're suffering. I feel and hear your pain. But at the end of the day, your leaders need support, the good leaders. You know, I think Raila Amolo Odinga, our presidential candidate, is trying to show us the way to actually have free, fair and credible elections. When he makes a lot of noise about this being wrong, this being wrong, this being wrong, he knows the loopholes. He knows why he's lost the elections. And he wants to make sure that he doesn't come back and say the elections were stolen because of this, because we're sealing the loopholes. And this is what a smart politician would do. And I think he is very smart to engage the IEBC, to engage the judicial process, to try and ensure that all these areas that need fixing, this is going to be for the future of Kenya. Because once we know how to fix a free, fair and credible election, it will work for everybody in this country.